Now back to our coverage of election 2020 and the counting closely watched, especially in Georgia, Pennsylvania, Nevada, and Arizona.
Margaret Brennan is the moderator of Face the Nation. She's joining us now. And Margaret, any idea as to when Pennsylvania might be called by CBS and the other networks?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer to when CBS will. There are rumblings other networks might go ahead and call that very key race, given that the state has about 20 electoral votes that could help put Joe Biden over the top and get to that 270 number that would clinch the presidency. But as you know, tensions are high, the margins are narrow, and there's so much riding here that there's a lot of caution, a lot of focus on those poll workers who are diligently counting ballots in many of these states, including in Pennsylvania, where they are still being tallied. In Georgia right now, the margin has increased in Joe Biden's favor. He's now ahead by about 4,000 votes. And we know in that state, they're already planning a recount.
All right, Margaret, and Democrats still hold the House, but they did lose some seats, including 2 here in Miami-Dade County. And right now, control of the Senate is up for grabs. Where did the party go wrong there?
It's an interesting conversation for Democrats to have to figure out who they want to be as a party. You had this incredible turnout for Republicans and for Democrats of new voters that they have brought into the party. For Democrats, Joe Biden will owe a lot to people of color who showed up for him, particularly black voters. But he had campaigned also promising that he could bring back into the fold working class America and white working class America in particular. That wave wasn't delivered on in the way that some had predicted. It's an interesting conversation we hope to have with Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia on Sunday. His state voted for President Trump, but he's a Democrat, and we want to talk to him about what the disconnect is. Because remember, Joe Biden promised he would bring those voters who previously voted for President Obama and tried out President Trump back to the Democratic Party, and it's not clear that that was delivered in the numbers that Democrats had hoped for.
That's very true, especially here in Florida. Margaret, thank you very much for joining us. And join Margaret Brennan for Face the Nation. Among her guests this week, former FDA Commissioner Dr. Scott Gottlieb, who will talk about the latest in the coronavirus pandemic. That is Sunday morning at 10:30. And